Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marcy. I'm back at you with another video. Once again, this is a requested video for all of my fragrance newbies. Go watch my video on designer fragrances that are a must-have in your collection. They are a must-have, even if you're starting out on your journey or if you are still on your fragrance journey and you're not new. Those designer fragrances are all must-have fragrances, especially if you're reviewing fragrances. They'll give you a source of reference, a starting point for those that are new to this fragrance journey. So today I did designer on the other video, and also someone asked me about niche fragrances that they were interested in. So I have 10, my top 10 niche fragrances, must-have fragrances that are very feminine, more feminine leaning. I am going to do a video on some masculine leaning fragrances that I do have in my collection. I don't have very many, so I'm going to stay true to who I am, but I do have some masculine fragrances for all the gentlemen out there that want me. I've gotten requested videos of that as well. Do men's fragrances, do masculine leaning fragrances. But you all know what I like, but I'm going to try to, okay, with what I have in my collection. But today we're going to be talking about our top 10 designer niche fragrances that you must have. Ladies, you must have in your collection, especially if you're starting out. These are fragrances that most people love as well. The masses pretty much love as well. And they're just stunning, amazing reviews on Fragrantica. And most people absolutely love these fragrances. We have one Honorary that I'm going to talk about because, it's pretty much just a given that you should have this in your collection if you love niche fragrances. And this is probably the only MFK that I will recommend that you have in your collection. Without further ado, let's get into these fragrances. I hope you have subscribed, liked, turn on those notification bells, like all of that, y'all. I don't want to keep repeating myself because you guys already know the drill. That's what we do over here on YouTube. We support one another, and that is that, okay? So anyway, the very first honorary one that we're going to just very lightly go into is by the House of Mason Francis Kirkjohn, and this is Gentle Fluidity Gold. Absolutely love this fragrance. If you love vanilla, ladies, and if you love the note of nutmeg, a little bit of spiciness and vanilla, but mainly vanilla, a really soft, fruity vanilla, the juniper berry in here, and the nutmeg gives it a little bit of spice. The juniper berry gives it a little bit of fruitiness, a slight watery berryness, but the vanilla in here and the amber is amazing. So Gentle Fluidity Gold is pretty much a must-have, ladies, and to my fragrance newbies in your collection. You're absolutely gonna love it. Another cheaper alternative to this is in my designer collection, and I would say it would be Guerlain Intense, and they're very similar. There's like a slight difference, but they're very similar, y'all. So if you don't want to spend the coins on this, then you should get Guerlain Intense. And this is MFK Gentle Fluidity Gold, y'all. And that was just my honorary. So let's get into the top 10, all right? So the very first one we're going to start with is one that you all know I absolutely love. And this is by the House of Armani Prive. I cannot wait to get my nose on the new ones. I don't know when they're going to come to America, but they need to hurry up and come to America. Or maybe I need to hurry up and save some money first, and then they could come to America so I can be on point when they get here. All right, so this is Rouge Malachite, and this is by the House of Armani Prive. I love Vert Malachite, all of those, but Rouge Malachite is my favorite. I love blue turquoise, stunning, but those two are very particular. So I suggest that you start with this tuberose base fragrance. There's tuberose in the top, there's tuberose in the heart, and there's tuberose in the base. There's orange blossom in here, there's amber, there's pink pepper. I wore this the other night to a concert, y'all, and it was amazing. The sillage was amazing. I think I sprayed it about 8 to 10 times on skin and on clothes. And y'all, I was in love. I was completely in love. But this is basically it's not a striking, heady tuberose fragrance, but it's a very creamy, woody, just very sensual, sexy tuberose fragrance. And if you love the note of white florals, orange blossom that softens that tuberose up, you definitely need this in your fragrance collection. Men, buy this for your woman. You won't regret it, okay? I know right now it's not on the Armani Prive site, but you can order this over in Selfridges. I've seen it there multiple times, but you just got to deal with the shipping, y'all, okay? Which is a bit annoying, but it's over there at Selfridges. So the next one we're going to talk about is, let's see, a boozy one. If you love the scent of rum, alcohol, like a brown liquor in your fragrances, then you definitely want to check out Kilian's. I think out of all the Kilian's, this is probably my favorite one. This was my first Kilian, actually. And this is, yeah, I think it was my first one. And this is Angel Share. So yes, to the newbies, if you love a boozy, vanillic, ambery, spicy from the cinnamon, woody, and the dry down that lasts for days on end, then you need to check out Kilian's Angel Share. Stunning, stunning fragrance. This was in high demand many years ago, or about a year and a half ago. An amazing boozy fragrance, but definitely vanilla centered and woody and spicy. In here, you have your cognac, you have your cinnamon, vanilla oak, tonka, and sandalwood. But basically, you get a woody cognac, a woody boozy vanilla that's stunning. And like I said, the projection, the performance on here is amazing, and it lasts for days. I would definitely wear this. I wouldn't wear this in the summer, but I would definitely wear this in the spring, fall, autumn, and definitely the winter. This baby will shine bright like a diamond. All right, so the next one we have is my favorite BDK, and y'all, guess what? They're coming out with a BDK gone rogue, okay? Oh my gosh, this is my favorite BDK. You guys know, my very first BDK was Gris Charnel. I love a good tea scent. There's a little bit of a dent in here because I really hate using this up, but I'm gonna start using this baby more because guess what I got coming? I got that BDK extrait, the Gris Charnel extrait, y'all, and I'm so excited about the BDK extrait that's coming my way. Hopefully, let's cross our fingers because I've been getting packages stolen lately, you all. FedEx said they delivered them and they are not being delivered. So the last two packages I had sent to the office for pickup, but I don't think BDK does FedEx. But if they do, I think they do an international courier. But hopefully, I get it, y'all. If I don't, I'm going to be disappointed. But y'all, pray for me that I get my BDK extract so I can give y'all a good review on it. But like I said, to me, that BDK, okay, let's talk about this BDK first. So in this BDK, you have the beautiful note of fig. I love a good fig note in a fragrance. You have your cardamom, you have your black tea, you have some vanilla in here. You have some tonka, sandalwood, bourbon vetiver, but I don't get a really harsh vetiver. So maybe the richness of the bourbon, of the woodiness causes the vetiver to calm down a little bit, y'all. But y'all, this is a lifer for me, y'all. And my top just fell off. But yeah, I absolutely love BDK Gris Charnel. Stunning, stunning fragrance. It does, because of the cardamom in here and the spiciness and the fig, people might say it may lean a little masculine, but to me, this is the perfect fragrance, y'all. It's a straight up and down unisex. It doesn't lean masculine, feminine, any of that. Like, this is a top 20. This is probably, out of all the 20, this will probably be in my top 5, okay, for life. Until I smell the extrait, okay? So we're gonna see what the extrait do, because the extrait, y'all, has Madagascar vanilla inside. And I think there's another rich scent that I actually saw, and I was like, ooh, this should be a little sweeter, a little richer. It's an extrait. So I'm really hoping that I love it. I hope it's not too much vetiver inside. But anyway, BDK, Gris Charnel, get your nose on it. Man, woman, what does Sheree say? Man, woman, boy, girl, child, like anybody, get your nose on Gris Charnel. Love this stuff, y'all. It's addicting, it's alluring, sexy, it's all of that. So the next one we have is another fragrance that I've absolutely fallen in love with. People say, and it is reminiscent of Black Opium, and it's by the House of Nishane, and I absolutely love this fragrance. If I ran out of it, I'm running to go buy it again. This is Nishane 100 Silent Ways. This is a beautiful, centric, like beautiful, soft, sweet, vanillic, peach tuberose fragrance, woody in the dry down, but still creamy. I get a lot of compliments on this fragrance from men and women. It's very airy, like the peach and the tuberose, the combination. You know, there was another fragrance by the House of Bond that had peach and tuberose in it as well. Stunning fragrance. You know, I ended up giving that one away to somebody that I absolutely love over here on YouTube. But I love this one as well. But the peach note in here and the vanilla note in here, like I said, people say it smells like black opium because it gives you that sweetness and that richness. But yeah, this is stunning. Absolutely love it. And this is Nishane 100 Silent Ways. You must have this in your fragrance collection if you're starting out and you are interested in niche fragrances. This is not a heavy or a heady tuberose because it's balanced by all of the other beautiful notes in this fragrance. And if you love vanilla, you love peach with tuberose, it's amazing, y'all. So the next one we're going to talk about is these are all my favorite, y'all, okay? I keep saying my favorite, but they're all my favorite. Or else I wouldn't have brought them to you all. So this is Roja 51. This is 51 Pour Femme. Absolutely love this fragrance. I love Creation E too, but Creation E is a little muskier and it smells a little oudy, like there's a oud scent in there, but I know it's not. But I think the combination of the fragrance makes it a little heavier, but it's definitely an amazing fragrance. Elixir is stunning too, but Elixir can be a little heady and the opening a little abrasive with the white florals and all the yellow florals in the opening, but I love it in the dry down. It's stunning. I love Elixir. If I ran out of Elixir, I'd buy it again, but we're going to be talking about 51 today. If I ran out of 51, I'd buy it again. It's amazing fragrance. It's a hodgepodge of yellow and white florals. There's lily, there's cloves to add to that spiciness. You know what gets me in this fragrance? It's the raspberry for me. I love raspberry mixed with an amazing white floral. There's tuberose, there's jasmine. Y'all, this fragrance is so good. There's vanilla in here. It's powdery, it's creamy, it's woody. Like, this fragrance is everything. I always say that this fragrance smells like a raspberry cream saver mixed with like florals. And it gives it that little bit of creaminess as well. But the cloves in here and the anise makes this fragrance stand out, and it's stunning, y'all. I love this stuff. 51 Pour Femme by Roja Dove, okay? Or Roja Dove, however you want to say it, okay? The next one is a lifer for me as well, and it is in a top 10 out of my top 20s. Love Mona Catan, okay? And this is Kayali, and y'all, this fragrance is halfway gone. You see that? I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I think I decanted like one out, and it was like a 5 ml. But yeah, it's halfway gone, but I got a backup bottle, okay? Mona, do not ever take this off the market. This is Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. I think out of all of my fragrances in my entire collection, this is probably in my top 3 of most complimented fragrances in my collection. Every time I wear this, people flock to me. What do you have on? People say this smells a little oudy. To me, kind of, sort of, but I think it's the saffron in here. And it's the rose, y'all, the rose in here. I think there's 2 different roses. There's May Rose, there's Magnolia, there's Lily of the Valley, there's Vanilla Orchid in here. There's some woodiness, there's some creaminess, there's saffron in here. Y'all, stunning, stunning, stunning. Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. If you don't know about Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper, or if you don't love Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper, then I don't know what to tell you. You must be hiding under a rock or something. But I absolutely love this fragrance, and it's going to get you a ton of compliments. And yes, this fragrance will do better in the fall, spring, summer, but I'm rocking this fragrance all year long. I don't care what you say. I'm wearing it in the summertime, in the heat. I just won't spray it on as much, but that is how much I love Kayali's Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. This stuff is just like, yeah, it makes my mouth water. It gets my glands going, like all of that, y'all. It's an amazing and a stunning fragrance, and I absolutely am head over heels for it, and I love it. And I'm gonna stop talking about it because you guys are probably sick of me talking about Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. But y'all, one of my favorite for life fragrances, okay? Get your nose on it, all right? Look at that dent, y'all. Backup bottle worthy. I want another bottle, a second or third backup bottle too, y'all. It's just that good. So anyway, but you got the saffron in there. It just adds to the rose. It doesn't make it smell like leathery, like a lot of saffron does in fragrances. It's super feminine, all of that, y'all. It's good. Okay, so next one we're going to talk about is one I got a lot of compliments on as well. This is probably in my top 3 most complimented fragrances as well. It's by the house of one of my favorite houses. Memo Paris is probably maybe my 3rd or 4th favorite niche fragrance house, because I have about 8 of their fragrances. So this is Sintra. You guys already know how I feel about Sintra. Love the bottle. It's stunning. Absolutely love the fragrance, y'all. It's a beautiful. You gotta love sweet though, okay? It's a beautiful orange blossom. There's petite grain in here. There's marshmallow, there's milk, there's jasmine, there's everything in this fragrance. There's caramel in here. There is neroli in here, but the neroli, because you all know how I feel about neroli, neroli can smell a little too off-putting sometimes, like in Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy. It's a very screechy neroli in the opening, but then in the dry down, it gets better. This one, you get the neroli as well, but it's so sweet. I think the marshmallow and the caramel and the creaminess of the milk and the greenness from the petite grain, it actually kind of covers it up and it drowns it out a little bit, but you do get that slight neroli scent in here as well. But yeah, absolutely love this. You have your cinnamon in here. It's a stunning fragrance, you know? Yeah, beautiful. It says there's rose in here as well, but I don't get the rose. So anyway, basically orange blossom centered, warm, spicy, creamy, milky, sweet fragrance. All of that, y'all. Beautiful. Hard to find as well. So put your name on the waiting list and hopefully you'll be able to get Sintra. So the next one we're going to talk about is one that everybody loves, and it was in high demand. Most of these fragrances are in demand, y'all. And this one, it was hard to find until they came out with those beautiful, expensive bottles. And this is by the House of Guerlain. Actually, I don't know if I could consider this niche. Anyway, we're gonna talk about it anyway because it's on the niche price range, okay? And this is Spiritueuse Double Vanille. I have the original bottle. Y'all, stunning fragrance. I had no idea that there was rose in this fragrance. There are a lot of notes in this fragrance that you do not smell. This basically smells like a incensey, spicy vanilla. I mean, the fragrance is beautiful and it's amazing. My fragrance initially, when I purchased it, I didn't get all that people were talking about, but I think because it sat for about 1.5 years, it's probably oxidized from the oxygenation, you know, going through the fragrance as I pump it, you know, I think it's gotten a little better. The juice has matured and now I'm getting more from the fragrance. It's a little richer. It's a little spicier, more incensey. You get the rich vanilla. It's beautiful. So in here, it's considered an ambery, warm, spicy fragrance. You have your rose. You get ylang ylang. I don't get ylang ylang in here at all, y'all. At all. And I love the note of lang lang. Sorry, not ylang ylang. Lang lang. You get your benzoin, vanilla, you get bergamot. I don't get that. You get pink pepper, all that. So I guess most of those notes in there are in small doses. Maybe just brightens up the fragrance a little bit. But yeah, basically this is a spicy, vanillic fragrance. You get a lot of benzoin, sandalwood, incense, but you know, I get a lot of compliments with this fragrance. Spiritueuse Double Vanille by the House of Guerlain. I think that is, we have one more that's like ridiculously expensive, but you could probably find it on the gray market or some discount sites or get a dupe, y'all. Okay, so this is a Creed and this is Aventus for her. Yeah, I'll cherish this little bit of juice that I do have left, but this is a really beautiful fragrance, definitely for the summer, y'all. This will definitely shine in the summer. I'm not gonna waste my coins and my juice on wearing this in the fall, the spring, or the winter. This is summer centered for me, okay? There's apple in here, there's patchouli, there's some black currant in here, there's lemon, there's what else is in here? There's pink pepper in here as well. This fragrance is definitely amazing, you know, and if you can find this at a discounted price, then I found this on Fragrance Buy. about a year and a half ago, and I found it for pretty much half off of the price, and I was really shocked when I did find it, because I'm not paying retail or regular price for this fragrance. That's a bit ridiculous, especially when there's so many dupes out there. Especially Baldefreak has an amazing dupe of not Baldefreak, Byredo. Is it Byredo? No, that's the same company, y'all. Byredo, Baldefreak. What is the dupe house with the little silver caps on them? Anyway, you can find a ton of dupes out there by dupes that dupe Aventus for her, y'all, and they're stunning and they're very similar. This, I have tried a couple dupes. I found that this has more of a prominent apple note and a blackcurrant note, but they're super similar. So like I said, there's rose in here, blackcurrant, there's peach, violet, lemon, pink pepper, green apple, and like several other stunning notes. But yeah, absolutely love this. This is bright. This is, to me, it's an upscale fragrance. It's a derby day. It's a maybe a beach date, you know. This is a date out with your girlfriends at the winery, you know, something light and airy and ethereal and floral and fruity at the same time. Yeah, this is a beautiful fragrance. Anyway, Aventus for her. Get your nose on it, but don't buy it at retail, okay? All right, so I think that is it. So y'all, for all of my newbies, these are amazing niche fragrances recommended by me that I think you all should get your nose on, that I absolutely love. A lot of the community fragrance reviewers and non-reviewers, they love these fragrances as well. Fragrance lovers, I'm not going to say non-reviewers, fragrance lovers and fragrance reviewers, they love these fragrances as well. And I am missing one, and how could I miss one? And that is bond number 9. And this is Greenwich Village, y'all. Greenwich Village is amazing. It's considered, it's very ambery, it's fruity, it's floral. There's some yellow florals in here. There's some lychee in here that's amazing. A lot of people say this smells like Baccarat Rouge 540. This is better than Baccarat Rouge 540 because it has that little bit of a fruity edge on here. So instead of buying B540, I suggest that you buy Greenwich Village. Definitely unisex, but leans a little feminine because of the fruitiness in here. So yeah, I almost forgot about my baby, okay? So anyway, that is it. Go on to the world, spread amazing sillage, do good, be good, all of that, and get your nose, y'all, on some niche fragrances, but be smart about it. You know, look through the sites, you know, try to find these fragrances on sale. All right, bye-bye. Love you all.